pitch by Downing. Swinging. There's a drive into left center field. That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's 7:15. There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. The fireworks are going. Henry Aaron is coming around third. His teammates are at home plate, and listen to this crowd. He's sitting on 7-14.
We are back.
Here's the pitch by Downing. Swinging.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Hank Aaron, one of the greatest of all time.
They hit the ball out the park.
Knocked that bitch out the park. So let's welcome everybody back to the Extraordinary Gentleman Podcast. Appreciate y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in every week. This is episode 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. How was boys' weekends? Work weeks.
Same old thing.
Yeah,
work, and go home, go to sleep.
Yep. Same old.
All righty. So what we going to start at today? What we going to kick it off at?
Start off with Hank Aaron.
Let's read off some of them stats. Let everybody know that he was the, number one? Passed up Babe Ruth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What we got on them stats?
The world champion in 1957. 3-time Gold Glove Awards. The home run leader in 57, 63, 66, and 67. That's a bad boy.
Shh. That's crazy. Yeah. You ever think a black person would be at the top of the MLB hitting charts?
Yep, though.
It ain't surprising though.
Nah, not surprising. I just, you sit back and think and wonder, like, what all he had to go through during that time period.
Yeah.
That's the scary part. You seen, is it a Hank Aaron movie? Bio?
I think I did see something with Hank Aaron. I don't think he had trouble with the players. I think he was more so with the fans.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I can see that. So
He was in Atlanta, though, so.
Oh, yeah. So makes sense then. Like,
but he's I think, isn't he from Atlanta? Well, he's from Georgia?
Mobile.
Oh, is he?
Alabama.
Okay. I know he had a choice between signing with the Braves and signing with whoever Willie Hayes was playing with, and I think the Braves chose to give Hank $50 more, so that's why he went. Well,
went
back
to Atlanta for a 50 ball.
For a 50 ball for but he passed up on the opportunity to play with the great one of the greatest base stealers of all time. So just imagine both of them was on the same team. But yeah, it was something like $50. They $50 more. That was a lot back then. It was. So shout out to Hank Aaron, man.
Yeah. But did they ever say why? I know they said he had got the COVID shot.
Yeah, let's revisit that.
So it was reported that he had got the COVID shot, a couple weeks before?
Mm-hmm.
Or days before. And, they still haven't announced, how
the
cause of death.
Yeah, I think it was something with it.
Yep.
Hey.
Man, I don't know, man. Yeah.
Well, I know they said the Pfizer one was kind of causing problems to people. So what was the other one? Moderna or something like that.
Oh, it's different ones?
Why you sitting there talking about bring the shot on?
Yeah,
bring it on. I'm gonna take it. Bring it on.
Yeah, it's 3 as of now that's certified, and then supposedly it's 2 more that's supposed to be coming by the end of February.
You know
or
the
something.
difference in them?
Between the Pfizer and the 2 that we got now, one of them got to be kept at below freezing temperature, and the other one can be regular refrigeration, if I'm not mistaken.
So that's the only difference.
Supposedly.
Oh, it's more difference than that.
But it's probably more than that, from what we hearing or what we learning.
So what's up, Cat Daddy? You still?
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
Okay.
When it's my turn to get the shot, I'm getting it.
All right.
Give me either one.
All right.
I was gonna make a joke, but I ain't even gonna do that.
Yeah.
Man, Cat Daddy bomb, Benny.
Oh shit.
We gotta get Charlamagne Donkey on there though. We gotta get the donkey.
I'm gonna have to contact him for that trademark.
We gotta ask him if we can. Yeah, we gotta ask him.
So besides that, what else got on the docket?
Dave Chappelle got.
Oh
COVID,
wait. Before we start, I did say Jasmine Sullivan. I need to give her flowers for this album. I know my two co-hosts have not listened to it yet.
Actually, I did, Benny.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I have not. And
it's a hell of an album.
It was all right.
Hey, bro, if you like R&B, this is the album for you. Jasmine Sullivan, she back with a vengeance, baby. Let's put it like that.
But my sister-in-law said it was good too.
You know, I thought because it was trending on Twitter for a long time, and I thought that was just a song that she did, Hotels.
No.
I thought it was a song.
It's an album.
So I'm like, damn, that song that cold, like, and come to find out it was an album, you know. So yeah, she was trending, she was hot.
I gave it a run.
It ain't got to play yet, and it ain't had the car test yet, so I don't know.
Also, it's another album that I think people should listen to. Mac Ayers, Magic 8 Ball. You know, I can't play no music, but
Cat Daddy, you know who that is?
I've never heard of it, T-Rock.
Yeah.
I wish I could play a clip for y'all, let y'all hear this shit.
I mean,
but
hey,
I'll tell you what I did listen to, that Fredo Bangs.
Yeah, that Fredo go. Hey, you listen to
You
Pee Wee
listen-
Longway?
I listened to the Pee Wee Longway. It was all right.
You listen to Pee Wee Longway, Benny?
Yeah, I listened to it.
Nah, he don't like listen.
I know
Like,
Benny V.
like he give it a listen
Yeah,
because
bro.
we be, you know, we give him a hard time about,
No,
you know.
I listen to everything.
Yeah, he do.
I listen to everything. It's
right.
just some things is just not gonna sit with me like R&B music will. Unless a Royce the 5'9" or a Hove album
See,
come out.
there you go. See, when you start throwing them names out
See?
there, that's when we start throwing ours out.
But yeah, I did listen to that Pee Wee Longway album.
Pee
was
Wee
good.
went hard.
It was another album too. That Fat Joe single.
Oh, yeah. I like the video,
that.
too.
The
Fat
video.
Joe still making music?
Man, Fat
Yeah.
Joe jamming.
They was playing it on the Versus the other night. But that song is tight. I like it. I like it.
Listen,
And my boy Mikey told me, he put me on this dude named Major 9. He was jamming.
Major 9.
Yeah, Major 9. I listened to a couple of his songs. He was jamming.
Okay.
Where he from?
Oh, man, I don't even know.
What genre of music is it?
Hip-hop.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
okay.
It was rap.
Okay.
What about I did see what Dolph put out a deluxe version to
I listened to it.
Rich Slave.
Yeah.
I listened to those last couple songs.
Hey, did y'all notice that Dolph put a mask on all his albums?
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen
Yeah, he
that.
talked about that. Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even paying attention. I was riding with Rhino, and he told me. Then I went back and looked. I'm like, this nigga done put a mask
Mm-hmm.
on all his album covers.
That's tight.
Speaking of verses, might as well go ahead and jump right into it, get it out the way. I know Z said he fell asleep because they took too damn long.
Man, I was waiting on goddamn Keisha all night. She came out looking
She
good,
came
though.
out looking all right. I ain't gonna lie. She
But
had
I ain't
them
like
things, though.
the way she came out with that attitude.
You can see it on her face.
Check that
was-
shit at the door,
You can
Keisha.
see
She
that
was
on her
drunk.
face. Nah, bro. She came out. I think she did a IG live yesterday and apologized to a lot of people about that though.
Oh, she
Yeah.
did. What she
Yeah.
say? Was it a lot going on back behind the scenes?
Yeah, like basically they were steady telling her like her sound, like they were trying to get the sound right.
I'm like Swiss Beats. Y'all done had plenty of time to get all that situated.
Yeah, because he wrote a comment under
He
that.
definitely did. This is very
was hot.
disrespectful.
He had his eyes on her.
This
You see
is-
them eyes, like.
This is very disrespectful. That's what he said. I mean, yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah, but Ashanti, your ass wasn't on time either. I was waiting for you the first 30 minutes.
but they normally do the 30-minute little thing, you know. But I will say that you can tell the frustration on Keisha's face looking at it. You know,
She came in hot, boy.
yeah, and like you can, even if Ashanti was having problems, no, I don't think people knew about it because she was keeping it, you know, more professional.
Yeah, she did keep it a little more professional.
But
But the funniest thing that versus battle was the comments.
Yes.
Man, I was crying laughing at
Yes.
the comments, man.
Yes.
Desi Banks is a funny cat, dog. Desi Banks was in them comments acting a fool.
So, I mean, I know y'all probably don't listen to their music like that. So,
I do. Nah, I rock with both of them.
so who you think won?
I don't think it was a winner. Ashanti won, but Keisha was slept on.
Who got more hits?
Ashanti.
Ashanti pen game is crazy. People don't realize that.
You think she was shooting slugs at J-Lo?
Nah, I think her and J-Lo already hashed it out.
You think so?
I think they hashed it out.
I see something that made it seem like it was still a little something there.
A little tiff.
Yeah.
It might be, but I know a lot of those songs that Ashanti was, J-Lo was singing, Ashanti had wrote them songs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, I mean, I don't know. I just don't feel like Ashanti get her due diligence as a pen game writer. So,
start writing songs for everybody. Just do it yourself then.
Yeah. Speaking of J-Lo, did y'all see her at the inauguration?
Yes, I did.
Horrible. I hate to say it.
It was horrible?
Horrible, Benny?
J-Lo is not a singer, bro.
She's a performer.
She's a performer, man. She's an entertainer. She is not a singer. You don't call her to hit them vocals.
Yeah.
You don't.
She was up there trying.
Hell no.
She had them people, hey, I know she had them people upset when she got to speak in that Spanish up there. I know she had them people like, oh, no, y'all ain't got, I know they felt some type of way about that. Yeah, but we in there, though.
But
we in there.
It just wasn't
the whole thing. I didn't see none of it.
It just was not. It's no knock against her. Not saying that she can't sing, but she's just not known for her vocals. You call Jasmine Sullivan up there for them vocals.
Okay, Benny.
Baby.
Yeah, I know you want.
Benny. You got a thing for Jazz Sullivan.
Nah, I don't. I just respect her vocals and her pen game.
Benny know that R&B. He know who can hit them notes and who can't.
So, speaking of inauguration, anything stood out to y'all? Anything that y'all want to touch on?
Joe Biden laid it down. Like, it was cool. Like, I felt good. Like, after listening to him talk. Now, of course, they all got their hidden agendas and everything else, but I mean, just to hear how he wants to try to unite the people and all that other type of stuff, like, that was cool to hear. And then to listen to him get on them people about, the people that I guess work in the White House or work around him, he was getting on them, talking about if he hear any one of them, talking down on each other.
That's what stood out to me the most.
He gonna fire you on the spot. He ain't going for none of that.
Oh, Joe said all that?
Yeah, that's what stood out to me the most. He said he would not tolerate disrespect,
play, huh?
and anybody that doing disrespecting, they will be fired. It's like, shit.
Yeah, he ain't playing that.
He coming in guns blazing.
So I like his message, man. Just trying to unite the people and everything else. Again, everybody still pretty much gonna do what they gonna do, but at least we know that that's what he preaching. He ain't preaching, like everybody fight with each other. He trying to get everybody unite. So that's cool.
I know he done signed a lot of executive orders already.
I seen.
Yeah, Joe been busy.
He's signing a lot.
Joe been busy.
That first week, he making a statement, huh?
But a lot of them Republicans don't like that because he not taking it to the House and doing the proper letting them do the proper voting protocol on that, But if it's executive orders, I'm going over all of y'all head.
Yeah.
Hell what y'all think.
Come on through then, Joe.
Because supposedly he already signed the next stimulus
I seen
bill.
It's supposed to be 3,000 or 1,400.
It's supposed to be 14, but I don't know how that equals out with the kids and everything.
I seen another one say it was 3,000.
Do your thing, Joe. Do your thing.
But it was
Joe.
funny because it was I know some of the comments that they were saying during the inauguration was like, I hope they not spending our stimulus money.
I seen the meme. It said, inauguration look kind of fancy for somebody
yeah,
that's going to be
$1,400. Yeah. Don't need you spending our money.
Yeah.
So
Michelle showed up though, didn't she?
Boy, Michelle.
She got George Bush by the coattail, baby.
Think she got her ass done?
Who, Michelle?
Yeah.
Nah,
that thing was sitting up, boy. You seen it?
She a natural with it.
It wasn't looking like that before.
You see, did you
That's
see
Unless she hitting them squats.
No,
She might be hitting them
no,
squats.
yeah, she getting them squats.
She might be
all
hitting
right.
them squats.
Yeah, she getting them squats all right. Just like Jody Mama was getting them squats. Yeah, she getting them all right.
Obama in there doing that thing.
Obama in there doing that thing. Obama then went to work.
Obama.
Yeah,
See Bush trying to creep up on it.
man.
Bush.
Bush
Bro,
be trying.
it was so funny because I was looking back at the years when Obama first got into office and they did the inauguration with the transition between him and Bush. Bush been on her ass, boy. They showing pictures from everything that them four have been together.
He ain't never seen that much ass up close in person like that. That's why.
Woo, man. I seen it.
I seen it. Yeah, damn.
Oh, George.
So, yeah, I thought that was interesting though. Boy, what else happened? Your boy Trump last day, and he dipped out early in the morning. He said, "I ain't got time for this shit."
He went out with a bang though.
Did he?
Well, I guess I'm talking about
The pardons.
I think.
Yeah.
I think everybody.
I will say that he did. He went out with a bang. He said, "The hell with everybody.
out with a bang.
I'm letting everybody out this motherfucker."
I wish he would have did like some more people that deserved it though.
A lot of them people that's in there for them weed charges
Who
and
you
shit
think?
like
Who
that,
you
man.
think, Cat? Who you thinking? Like Big Meech?
Yeah, Big Meech, or instead of Kodak, I would have rather seen C Murder or somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Murder.
That would have been a good one.
People ask a lot of questions.
Kodak know how much time he had a day to getting out already. He only had
Yeah.
2 more years.
Them people that's in there for that L or don't know at all, man.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, that's
That's
a big.
really innocent.
That's a
I would
big
have rather
difference.
seen something like that. I just hope Kodak.
Learn his lesson.
Somebody said,
Yeah, man.
yeah, he do all that and then
Get right back in.
get right back into
Yep.
trouble, man.
I can see that. I can see that with him.
Kodak was hot when he was just doing a lot of stupid stuff
Um,
before he went in.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this: is Kodak similar to what the baby is doing right now? The baby is hot, and the baby still doing stupid stuff.
No, I meant like hot, like as in Kodak was already fucking up. Kodak was doing
the
a lot
baby
of
been
stupid
fucking up
stuff.
too.
Yeah, but Kodak another level. Kodak was, man, the shit he was doing was stupid. The baby got caught slipping in he was in Beverly Hills. What was he at?
Yeah,
Melrose Street or something.
Melrose.
He got caught with a little pistol. It probably wasn't his.
Nope. But
But
my
of
thing,
course, he going down for it.
But my thing is why should he carry that? He's the money maker. He's
But
bringing.
it probably wasn't his.
Don't touch it.
Like, it probably was just in the car. It wasn't on him, right?
I don't know. They just said they found it.
They found it in the
They
car.
found it somewhere. I don't know if they
Hey.
was specific on where.
But one of his man's supposed to step up, but you know how that go. They gonna take him
Just
anyway.
gonna say they gonna take him anyway because he the face.
Because he the face.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? The babies was different. Kodak, your boy.
Kodak was,
Your
yeah.
boy crossed the country lines, man. What the fuck are you doing? Like Kodak just, and then his first song out, he already back on that.
You hear it.
He talking about
But it's called Last Day
Last
Out?
Day In.
Last Day In, yeah. So,
He talking about the girl from the City Girls already. What's her name? Carisha?
JT,
Yeah, no, the other one, Carisha.
Young Miami.
Yeah, but her real name Carisha or
Yeah.
something like that. He kind of threw a little slugs at her and now.
But did they throw slugs at him or something?
I don't know, but Benny, you just got out on a pardon. Like, come on, man.
Supposed to get out and chill.
Just chill. He Kodak out on that shit already.
Man, fuck that.
Hey, Kodak my boy.
I feel you, Yak, because they was in there whooping Yak ass, man, while he was in jail and stuff, man.
Yeah,
Yak,
well, you get out and talk about that though. Don't come
Yeah,
out.
that
he got a lot. He hitting on everything. He touching on everything.
Yeah, but if he got out just, he did his time and got out, you can do that shit. But if you got out because of a favor,
You know what I'm saying?
you gotta.
That's easy for us to say because we ain't in. That's easy.
But that's what I said on another 2 years. I said he only got 2 years, but I can't do a damn day. So tell you, I got down now. Okay, come get me right now. The money is in my jacket. Come get me out this motherfucker. And I was in there for some weak ass tickets. Jail is not for me, buddy. Not at all.
I pray and hope I never got to see the inside of one. Shit. So what else going on? Dave Chappelle, he tested positive for COVID in Texas,
I
Man, I
was just finna
think-
say,
in Austin.
but your boy be in the Pearl an awful lot. Dave Chappelle be down there chilling.
Yeah. From what I read something, they say he like it down here.
He like it down here.
He like it down here.
So all y'all to be at the
But
Pearl.
you know also too, Angela Yee and them was up there
I
with him.
seen that.
I didn't know how close.
But she was getting tested like late at night. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
I mean, when you got money,
you can do that.
Nah, it was like somebody was set up in a hotel. What was they doing? Was it a show or something?
Well, Dave Chappelle show. He had a show in Austin.
Oh.
So,
but like she was on live and her homegirls went downstairs. She was like, I already got tested, girl. They messed up my nose or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she was finna go get tested next. She was like, oh man, don't tell me that.
Yeah.
But it was late at night. Not late at night, but it was in the evening. Like, what the hell y'all doing getting tested that late?
Because I think he had a show the next day or something like that, or that night or something. Regardless, he tested positive right before that show, and they had to cancel
all the shows.
All the shows. Yeah.
I mean, it ain't no surprise. Do y'all think that it's inevitable that everybody will eventually get COVID?
I think I had that thing.
I think so.
Everybody gonna get it?
I think so. It's just a matter of time when.
I never tested positive for it, but man, last year after the March, I was towed down. I was towed down for like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, you went to the super spreader.
Yeah.
Use that super spreader. I mean,
but I hate they didn't do the March this year though.
Nah, but did you see?
I actually liked it though. It looked good.
Nah, but the guy I can't even, man, and shame on me for not knowing this man's name because he graduated from Sam Houston and UIW. He actually spoke at my graduation. But he's like a producer, and he, instead of them doing the march, he did like a virtual like documentary here of the march, and he put it together, and it showed on. I think it showed on TV. My pops was telling me about it.
I seen that, but I didn't catch it.
You didn't catch it? My pops said it was real, real good. Like
the march stuff.
He was like, man, you need to go back, and it was one of them things where he called me, and he don't normally just like call. He called and was like, man, I think you need to check that one out, man. That was pretty good. He did a good job. And then, my pop's been a fan of him since, he spoke at the graduation. And then, finding out he graduated from Sam and all that other type of stuff. Man, I got to get this dude's name, man.
Black dude?
Yeah, he's a black guy, man.
And he put all that together?
He put all of it together. It's supposed to be real. It was supposed to have been real nice.
Do he do it every year, like bring the speakers down here? And
I
all
don't
that?
know if he might. I'm sure he might be like a part of the process. I'm not saying that he like the one all be all, like, he's setting everything up. But I'm sure I'm definitely sure he's part of the process of getting people out here.
Shout out
like
to that man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get his name, man. I'm gonna get his name. But yeah,
keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, we appreciate that. It's supposed to be nice. I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, the MLK virtual ceremony.
Yeah, we watched it on. It came on Monday. I watched it. It was
good.
It
was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, my pop said
it was good. They had all the city councilmen and all that down there on TV.
Flying drones.
The
and
graphics
stuff.
and everything was beautiful.
Good. Yeah, he said it was good, man. I'm gonna check it out.
So, what else we got? Before we get into this therapy topic, I want to let's see what else did we have with Trump. Any last words on Trump? Oh, the impeachment.
No, good riddance.
So the impeachment is scheduled, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was for February 8th, right? Something like that.
I don't care when it is. Get him up. He gone.
I think it's for February 8th. But his man Rudy Giuliani kicked his ass to the curb.
Yeah, he ain't paying for none of his fees or nothing.
He ain't paying for shit.
Nothing. Yeah.
He said he went and got a new lawyer. I don't know his name, but they said he got a new lawyer now. So this should be interesting.
I was really surprised that he didn't pardon himself or none of his family members. I was surprised by that.
Well, he tried to.
He tried to, but they advised him not to.
But they also feel like they didn't do nothing wrong. They legit feel like they didn't do nothing wrong.
Nah, they know they fucked up.
One of them boys came out and like he was like, I don't think we did anything.
Do you
wrong.
think
You talking about the one that was doing it with Russia?
One of them? Yeah, one of them came out and said they didn't feel like they did anything wrong.
So do y'all feel like though the family knew about what was going on?
Who?
Trump family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Well, Melania, your ass better strip that makeup off.
Oh, she next to leave his ass.
I believe she already filed and got the papers already ready. She just looking for more of a reason to serve him.
Yeah.
So
you could tell they in trouble in paradise in that household.
They from the jump though.
I think they said he was moving to Florida, right? Moving to somewhere in Florida where he can play golf all day.
To hell with Trump.
Yeah. Good riddance.
So on to therapy. I just want to ask y'all, do y'all believe in therapy? Any kind of therapy?
Yeah, I believe in it. It's something I do. I want to try it. I want to try it one time, see
How it is.
before I. Because me personally, I don't think nobody can talk to me about my problems, but I want to just see how it is.
That's all.
Talking to a stranger and
Yeah.
seeing what
I just want to see what it's like before I really
have an opinion about
have an opinion about it. But I think, you know what I'm saying, I would try it. I would do it. I would definitely do it.
I've had to sit in and do like therapy and stuff, therapy session. So
did it help you? Or did it take care of the problem? Or
nah, it didn't really. To me, I felt like, and then I was younger too, so going to therapy, behind your parents, getting a divorce and everything else, and so we had to. My mama was taking me to therapy up there at Claude Black Center.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she was taking
I never
me.
knew that.
She was taking me to therapy and stuff, and man, I really felt like you giving access to people that you giving a lot of access to your people in your life that, like you say, you only spending an hour with these people, and you granted you giving them a lot of information, but at the same time, I don't know, I didn't feel like I got anything out of therapy. Because you haven't been around long enough to, I can tell you this and that, whatever. But like you said, to start off, I have a hard time with, somebody just trying to talk to somebody about problems that you don't really know what's going on. Like your job is to listen to me and kind of give me your opinion about it. But
is that what they did? Did she talk back, or she was like,
nah, so was
she in there like?
It was one of them like. So it's kind of like what you see in the movies. Like they sitting there with their legs crossed, you on the couch, and So tell me what's on your mind, and how do you feel about
trying
this?
to get you to
and
start
how
talking
do you feel
first
about that? It's kind of like a lot of ice breaking type stuff. But I really didn't. I didn't feel like it was. I didn't feel like it helped at all. I didn't. I hated going. After a while, after the first couple, I was like, I don't even want to go no more.
Yeah,
I didn't feel like it was. Now, I'm not saying that, because there are people, and that's just my situation, my experiences with it. I'm not saying that therapy isn't good for people. I'm just saying, in my experiences, I didn't find it to be effective. Like, I could have, for what we was doing, I could have talked to y'all, and I mean, I was talking to y'all and felt a whole lot better about that than going down there and talking to, what I'm saying?
To a stranger.
Yeah, so, that's how I feel about it.
But I think that's why they want you to talk to a stranger, so they don't
cut
have
that bias.
Yeah, they won't have no knowledge about you, no feeling about you or nothing. It's just like, hey, what's going on? Maybe I can fix it, maybe I can't.
That makes sense.
I think it's.
You would do it, Benny?
I think I would do it. I think I need it.
Think you need therapy?
Yeah. Not for like anger. It's just a lot of stuff that happened past wise that I want to put
Get
out
off your chest.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I think that's the only reason why that I would do it. So it was just a question I heard on TV and wanted to bring to y'all, man. Just see, because I want all of us to be in a good mental space.
Yeah, it's something I'll try though. But I don't know what I'll go to therapy for. Like,
yeah, I would definitely say, if y'all haven't experienced it, then I mean, and you, especially if you feel like yes, you might need therapy, then I would say like go and see, so you can see, have an understanding about it for yourself.
Yeah.
But like for someone who's been to therapy, like it wasn't.
Wasn't for you.
Nah, it didn't help me.
But you was young at the time.
I was too, and so I was thinking about that. I was like, I was young, but even like now, like I don't want to go talk to some random stranger about problems that I'm having in my life. I'd rather, if I'm having problems with somebody, I'd rather talk to that person about it than go, and try to figure it out. At this point now, we adults, so you should be able to sit down and have a conversation with somebody, if you're feeling some type of way about them or whatever, and just have a real grown-up conversation about it versus, paying some money to go talk to somebody who all they gonna do is give you, they best advice, for not saying it's the, you know what I mean? So I just think now we at a point where I feel like I can sit down and have a conversation with the person. Yeah, with the person, or like now,
or even a conversation with
y'all.
yourself.
Well, but it's not even that. Like with y'all, like I feel like now at a point now I feel like I can sit down and have a conversation with y'all about
like
things that I never open up.
This
about.
is your therapy.
Yeah, and I feel like,
because
I mean, just as of late, what really got me going was, man, in grad school, I had to write a paper about my life, right? It's called an autoethnography. And so it was, from as early as you can remember to present day and everything in between, I had to write a story about my life. And so, I found myself writing about stuff in that paper that I had never talked to anybody else about. And so that kind of got me to open up with, more with y'all, so I found myself sharing some things with y'all that I had never really, shared.
Yeah.
And it was, I say I credit that paper for prompting me to be able to, because I can honestly say without having to write that paper, I probably wouldn't have talked about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Basically like putting your thoughts on paper.
Yeah, I wrote it down. And then I felt a lot more. I felt a lot more comfortable talking to y'all about it. After writing that. So, and it worked just as good as therapy. You know what I mean?
It's a form of therapy.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, if you have never been, I guess if you want to go and try to see if it's something that works for you, then by all means go and do it. But yeah,
I just don't know what I go in there and talk to them folks about.
That's the scary part.
Like, what would you talk to them about?
Yeah, what were we supposed to talk
about? But I'm sure they'll probably like ask you questions.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, do you go because you have a problem, or do you go just to go?
I think you go when you have problems.
Nah, you can go just to go too.
You can?
Yeah, because they put you on that retainer or whatever, and you just go, like schedule a weekly appointment, and they just ask you.
And they'll try to break in somewhere.
Exactly. How did your week go?
Try to find what the problem is. You see what I'm saying, Kat?
Not a problem, but just making sure you stand positive or you stand
your
happy
mental
with
state
yourself.
is you're in a good mental space.
So I'm in a very good mental space. I don't know.
You don't feel like you need it?
I just don't see what I'll talk to them about. I want to try, but I don't know where it would go.
That's the tricky part about that. Speaking of therapy,
she probably trying to make it seem like I got a problem.
I want to give some air horns to Delonte West.
Yeah, shout out to Delonte and Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
They say he was doing that for a publicity stunt, but
they tried to clown.
I don't think that, man.
I think that he really.
Up,
I think he really tried to help him. I felt like it was one of them things where when you at a status like him, like you a billionaire, right? You not really keeping up with the people that you.
What's going on?
You know what I'm
outside
saying?
World.
So
you in your own bubble.
I think he might have really been disconnected from Delonte West's reality.
I think he just seen that on social media,
and he seen it and was like, "Damn, like I didn't know he was doing that bad." So,
but you see how quick he went and picked him up
and did everything for him, and to see like where he is now, and to hear that he's doing really well and even working at the facility now,
at the therapy facility,
and he's reached out to his mom. He's made contact with his mom.
I read that too,
which was good too. So
he even look a lot better. Man.
Yes, man. You seen the pictures? That was crazy,
man. That's cool. That's real cool because seeing them videos of him underneath that bridge.
Well, it was crazy because they used to say like we tried to get him help millions of times and he would leave and all this and that. Like I believe that, but it's also a point where you got to make like, hey, you got to keep on trying to help a person because they might not wanted help right then and there.
My thing is, where's all Delonte West homeboys at?
That's what I'm saying.
You was making all this money. I know you was taking care of people. All them people at?
That's the thing. Or what they really is homeboys. They were just there for the money.
That's crazy, man. That's so cliche. I just find it hard to believe that he didn't have a couple real ones around him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I find that hard to. And again, I guess it's one of those things where I can't relate to it because I can honestly say that, a lot of people, especially like y'all rock with me. So I can't relate to not having that type of insurance, I guess you would say. Like, you know what I mean?
Also, too, you got to think those people that was probably in his circle, he probably didn't bring them there when he got drafted. His agents and all them other people probably placed him there to try to look out for him because of money.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was like, hey, I'm going to put these people in your circle. They going to help take care of you. But shit, once you fuck up, they gone or they going to do what they got to do.
Yeah.
So
Shit, I don't think he needed him to bring no people in. I'm more than sure, like
He had some day ones,
Some
right?
day ones.
That's why I'm like.
he had to.
Probably his hometown though. I mean,
Well,
like,
I mean,
Man,
but
Jack,
even
man, there's
then,
no way in
though-
hell I can see none of y'all on the street and be
Exactly.
like, nah, I can't.
Nah, I can't
I
do
tried
nothing
to help
for
him.
him. Yeah,
I tried to help him, nigga. What?
yeah.
so, what's on next? What we got? Let's go ahead and do this favorite TV shows. It's been on a docket a couple weeks and we kept on taking that shit off. So
Go first, Cat Daddy, because Cat Daddy really been trying to get to. He been having this ready since week 1. So what's
somebody
what's
put
your-
this on there, but
what's your favorite TV shows, Cat? Give them
Man, y'all
to
love
give them to us.
let's do top 5. Just do 5.
top 5? Oh shit!
What you damn? How many you got?
Let's do 5.
I only got really my only favorite TV show is Supermarket Sweep.
Is what?
Supermarket Sweep.
You waited all that time to say that? Supermarket Sweep.
That's my favorite TV show.
Oh shit,
I didn't watch Martin and shit growing up.
Cat.
I didn't see that till later.
Supermarket Sweep. What channel that come on?
No, wait, we not gonna pass over that.
No, what channel it come on?
Tracy, we not gonna pass over that.
What?
This boy said he did not watch Martin growing up.
I did.
Oh, is that what he? Oh, I didn't hear him say that.
Whoa,
I didn't watch
we
Martin
are,
growing up.
We
I didn't
are,
watch Martin till later when it came out on DVD.
No, we are not gonna pass that shit up.
Y'all watch Martin growing up?
Hell yeah.
Nigga, our grandma was
My grandma was every
nigga,
Friday watching that shit.
every
baby.
Friday night, nigga. Like you couldn't watch
Martin
TV.
came on HBO or something, didn't it?
No, it did
it
not.
was-
Man, where have you been under a rock this whole time?
I didn't watch Martin growing up.
No, man. Every Friday night, boy, my grandma had the TV. We watch. Yeah, give him. That's what we need. The donkey. We need to holler at see the guard. Yeah, man. Every Friday night, Cat, we sat in front of the TV. I call it cliche, like especially when we were younger, but I mean, we wanted to watch TV in the house. The only TVs that were in the house that were available was the one that was in the den, and my grandma sat in the den all the time, and then the one in their room. And, the one in the back room. And the ones in the back room, we really didn't have access to.
I had family time growing up.
So, no, I mean, I ain't going to even say it was
I ain't
just.
had that.
I mean, you wanted to watch
It's just
TV.
our grandma was
we wanted to watch
watching
TV.
TV.
And,
That's
and
why
she wasn't watching
Supermarket
nothing
Sweep is
else.
my favorite. Because my grandma, I came home, used to watch that with my grandma.
Okay.
Be like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Look
I
at the
feel
stupid
you.
motherfucker picking up.
I feel you.
canned
Okay.
goods. Nigga, everybody know the turkey's the highest thing in the store. That's why. So that's the only thing I remember coming home watching as a kid.
You watched the new one though?
And the stories. Nah, I ain't catch. You talking about the one stuff they put on Netflix?
No, the new one. It's a new
Oh no, see, I don't
with
catch
Leslie Jones, the black girl.
TV. Nah, oh, it's a black girl. Now?
Yeah, she
No.
the
Cat,
host.
She's like, no, it's not what you think, Cat.
Oh, she
Anyways,
the big chick, yeah.
anyways, what else? Finish, Z.
What else you got? Supermarket.
That's really the only show I remember growing
Cat,
up watching.
you hit me with a doozy on that one, Cat, because I would have thought
It ain't
you
even
would've
got to be a
said
show that
something
you
else.
watched growing up though. What?
Well, of course, Martin, Fresh Prince. What's that? 3. Let me see, Seinfeld.
Yeah, you better say
And my
Seinfeld.
last one is man, I got to come back to it on that. I don't know. Oh well, I guess what Power is a TV show, right?
Yeah, nigga, you talk about Power every week, nigga. They
Yeah,
need to put
Power.
you down on a docket.
They
Get
need
paid.
to 50 need
holla
to
at
get
me.
you in
Holla
there,
at me,
man. 50 need to get you in there.
Holla at me, 50.
Well, all he gonna do is get you in there so Tyreek can whack you.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say
So
that.
that's all he gonna do is write you in. Tyreek gonna whack you, and then
Just like they did that boy Jackie Long. He was in that
Boy,
one
he was in
episode
there
and smoked
high-
his ass.
Oh, high-
Yeah, 2 episodes.
and let Mary J.
Well, shit, 50, go on and let him smoke me then. 50, shit. Just cut me a nice little old check. Just give me about 30, 40,000. Give me a quick episode in.
What you got, Benny?
Nah, you go first because you know my shit is weird.
All right, well, I'm definitely gonna go before you then, man. I'm gonna say it's pretty much the same. Martin, Fresh Prince, man. We watched. My grandma always watched Family Matters. She watched Family Matters a lot, man. So I would
Family
probably.
Matters was trash.
That's we couldn't watch nothing else on the TV. We had to watch what she was watching. So, Family Matters. I'm trying to think what else. What other TV shows that I feel like now, like being an adult, I watch a little bit of everything, so I can't really just kind of narrow it down. But for sure, Fresh Prince, Martin. Hey, you know what? Family Matters. I'm gonna say Jamie Foxx show because I ain't gonna lie. For season 1 of Jamie Foxx show, I swear I don't care what nobody say. He was funnier than Martin. And season 1, Jamie Foxx show.
Come to think about it, you
Jamie
might have
Foxx.
my season 1 DVD too.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
I used to watch Jamie Foxx on
Because I'm missing a whole bunch of
I can neither
my
confirm
seasons.
nor deny that allegation,
Fancy
Benny.
was always hard.
But yeah, Fancy was holding. Fancy was holding. But nah, I really felt like man, I like Jamie Foxx show. Jamie Foxx funny as hell to me. Like he funny.
So Jamie Foxx show was probably, I didn't catch on to that probably till middle school maybe. But I mean, to this day, I'll put it on faithfully.
Mm-hmm.
So, but my top, of course, it'll be Martin, Wayne's Brothers. I'm not big on Fresh Prince like that, but my other show would be The Cosby Show.
Yeah, you did. Boy, this boy got the whole.
Got the collection sitting over there right now.
You got.
Baby.
I know you got a free pill Cosby shirt in there somewhere too,
Nah, I
don't
ain't got
you?
that.
Because boy, you got the whole box set of the Cosbys.
Oh, go ahead and finish.
Sanford and Son.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
And my last but not least is Cheers.
Cheers.
He got into but look, Benny, be honest, you got into Cheers after the wave though. Cause you tried to get me on the Cheers wave too. You got on. We wasn't watching Cheers.
I started watching it maybe about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
About 5 years ago.
But when they was on, like when they was coming on,
I would watch
TV,
it then because I didn't understand it. But now I understand the I guess you can say how the show is supposed to go.
Yeah.
And it just changed my personality. Like
when Cheers was on, it was time to go to sleep for me.
No. When you hear that,
Cheers and Frasier.
No,
when that's
Frasier.
on,
y'all not catching it.
Boy,
oh man, I didn't say The Simpsons. The Simpsons is one of my top shows.
When MASH came
watch that
on,
every
you
night.
know it was time to
MASH.
turn the TV off. Let me turn this shit off, man.
MASH. Oh yeah, MASH was
I be like, oh hell.
George played in MASH, right from Seinfeld.
I don't know. I never watched the episode of MASH, but I know when I heard that shit in the middle of the night, it's time to turn this TV off.
Or at least turn the channel.
Yeah. See, me and y'all couldn't share no TVs in the same house.
But I'm just saying that's how it was at the house, cat. It wasn't necessarily something that. Of course, we probably would have watched something else if we wanted to, but we didn't have. We wasn't changing the channel on that TV. When she was on that TV, either you gonna watch this or you gonna
take your ass on
I didn't catch Martin really all that till later.
And see,
I ain't had no cable in the apartment, and we used to have to watch the deluxe DVDs that came out with everything on there.
Martin,
that's when I started watching Martin.
That was the 90s.
I was like,
and I remember like when Martin first came out. That's when one of our older cousins was going to Sam Houston in the mid 90s or mid to early 90s, and I remember that time. That's when they was rocking the high top phase with the parts and all that. The 90s was cool. So like watching Martin and all that, like that to me that was like a semblance of what was going on around in the, you know what I'm saying, in the 90s. That's when the Jays was popping. Martin was coming on with the Jays. So I always wanted to see what Jays he was gonna wear. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was one of the things we got used to it because we couldn't change the channel. So,
hey, Benny, you still rock with Bill Cosby?
I'll still watch the show on TV One when it come on.
No. I said
as far as still rocking with him, though.
You don't rock with Pill?
But I'll still watch the show when it come on. Another show I used to watch on a faithful basis was A Different World.
Oh, you know what? Can I add? I'm going to add Different World. I watch it every morning.
Was very good.
Daddy, you know what? I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I'ma just, cause it came on before Different World, I'ma just go on, and I know it's some corny shit, but Saved by the Bell, bro. Because it came on before Different World. So in the morning I would get up for school, and then it'd be Saved by the Bell, and then Different World would come on.
Saved by the Bell came on at like 6 in the morning or something.
Yeah, I was watching Scooby-Doo in the mornings.
Nah, I would Saturday morning.
I remember my auntie, because I used to go to school from my auntie house. And she used to work at the little group home. So we'll go over there. I have to get them ready before she took us to school.
Oh, so you be up.
So I'm over there watching Scooby-Doo. That's the only thing I remember.
That was one cartoon I couldn't get into.
Scooby-Doo?
I could not get into it.
I rock, yeah.
I'd rather watch some reruns of the Looney Tunes than damn Scooby-Doo.
Nah, I didn't really get into it.
Then I watched that Dragon Ball Z.
I never got into none of that.
I watched that faithfully.
You missed that whole wave?
I didn't get into that Pokemon, none of that shit.
I watch Pokemon and I watch Dragon Ball. I watch Dragon Ball Z more than anything. I watch it still to this day.
I know some people are frowned upon that, but I know a lot of people who rock with Dragon Ball Z. Like a lot of like so-called hard people. Like they I watch Dragon Ball Z too. Yeah, everybody watch Dragon Ball Z.
Shit, look at Sauce Walker.
Oh, he anime, yeah, all the way.
See, I can't. That's the only anime I can watch, but I can't get into all that other shit like that. I got a show called One Punch Man.
I don't know what that is.
Where he beat people up, but he just punched their ass one time and they dead. Like some of that shit.
One Punch Man?
Yes, bro. That's what it's called. One Punch Man.
No.
I can't get into that shit, bro. So switching the subjects. Speaking of, let's go to this Netflix documentary called Crack. I know Z hadn't watched it, but he's informed. You want to go ahead and tell them what you think of it, Tracy?
I mean, I like it, man. I mean, Cat even, asking Cat if he seen it, he was like, nah, I ain't seen it. But he's like, I already kind of know what. I mean,
they just talk about how crack hit America and all that.
I mean, you know how I got here. You know how I got.
They fucked us. The Reagans fucked us.
You know what I'm saying? So
Nancy fucked us good. Just say no.
Yeah,
bitch.
They got down.
Get your ass out of here.
They got down on us, But it was good though, man. It was good. It was.
I liked it though. It was informative.
It's a good watch.
I'm gonna check it out tonight.
Yeah, you should watch. It's a good watch.
I know they had what? Then they have Rick Ross on there.
Yeah, they had Freeway on there, the real Rick Ross.
And they asked him, where did you get your stuff? And he said Nicaragua.
Yeah.
And that was part of the triangle that the United States was part of. So basically, it was like the United States would take guns to Central America, and they would take it somewhere to a country over there. Mm-hmm. Then another country would take it to Nicaragua, and Nicaragua would bring the drugs into the USA border.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But I mean, everybody was in on it though.
They knew about it.
Everybody was in on it
because they was giving them guns.
It sound kind of like this. I mean, it's Snowfall. Like
that's basically
it's snow. Yeah.
Basically, what Snowfall is.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about
everybody was in on it.
Yeah. Yep. And it was eye opening though. Some things to me it was. I mean, I don't know. It was informing because of the things that they were saying that the United States knew. It wasn't surprising, but it was just like, okay, it was just confirming a lot of stuff. Yeah.
I mean, because we definitely all knew. The people knew.
Like how they were saying the Len Bias shit, like he got drafted one night, then went home, went back to the dorm. Celebrated. Smoking crack, or drinking 40s and smoking crack. This man died. He was drafted a lottery pick too, right?
His was an overdose, right? It was considered overdose.
I don't know if it was an overdose or what.
But I think crack was
But that was one thing about the documentary too. I did like they had former crack addicts on there.
But
and they were telling their stories.
Yeah, that woman said she lost everything.
Yeah,
that woman said she lost she traded her baby or something like that, and the kid don't even know her.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
was they black?
Yeah.
But and see, I felt some type of way about that too, Kat. When I was watching it, I'm where you are with it. Like, you was like they just portraying all the black people that was going through or whatever.
I think that was.
But they talked about that in the documentary though. They were saying how
black was more connected to the crack, and white people were connected to the coke.
Yeah, so that was the luxury drug.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you was doing coke, you had money. That's what they said. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were saying in the documentary. So, I mean, yeah, it was a good watch, man. Definitely worth it. We've done a lot worse with an hour worth of time. So yeah, it was definitely good.
I'm gonna check it out tonight.
Good watch.
Speaking of documentaries, did you want to talk about this part 2 of the Tiger doc?
I ain't got the part 2 yet, but I mean, I ain't tripping. What y'all think?
Part 2's funny as well.
It is.
I'm not. To me, it was because I'm a little different, but
nah, it was funny and kind of messed up too.
And which way you thinking?
How they started portraying him like a drug head.
Who?
Tiger.
He was.
He was
a drug head?
He got on them pills.
Got
all them injuries.
Opioids.
All them injuries he needed. He
was
needed
a
that.
pill popping animal.
Yeah, he was a pill popping animal to you.
After them surgeries and his
Your
knees.
boy was told out. Your boy was told out.
But one of the crazy things I remember them saying was that he won the 2008 U.S. Open on the what was it, ACL torn or something like that. So
is that when he was wearing the red shirt?
Yeah, when he
yeah.
red or like the red
drop it.
Yeah, that's when. Yeah, that was supposed to be like one of his all-time best performances ever. That's one of
2008.
One of the all-time best golf performances ever.
Because he had a torn ACL and
every time he hit the ball, you could see it like, damn,
killing
something
that
ain't
shit.
right.
Yeah.
Real?
Yeah.
But he still went on to win.
What you think about the girls, Z?
You know what I think about the girls. You know what I think about.
So they actually interviewed her and interviewed.
Now T-Rob.
She was.
I thought after the end of part 1, I thought it was just one girl that they was gonna show. T-Rob, your boy was out here fucking.
But that's the thing. Like they was portraying him to be like an animal. He was just wanting some pussy.
But that's what I said. Y'all blamed his daddy.
But that's what his daddy did too, Z.
But I'm saying Tiger knew what he was doing.
We're not saying that, but we saying.
I don't think
that's the problem.
We don't got to get into all that. But I don't think it was because of his daddy. Tiger was in Vegas partying. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Having a
but
good
all
time.
Them came back and flipped on Tiger. But Tiger messed up. Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but Tiger was telling all of them he loved them.
But did you hear why he was doing that? Because his wife wasn't supposedly questioning him or having those type of conversations with him like that. He wanted somebody else. Let them tell that. He wanted somebody else.
Tiger wasn't getting loved at home.
That's what they saying.
He wasn't getting loved at home, so he wasn't looking for love.
Exactly.
Tiger was telling all of them, like, come on. He
they was like, yeah, he told me he loved me. Bitch, get your ass on.
Man, but poor Tiger, man. I wonder what Tiger doing. But is Tiger, they not married no more, right?
Who?
Tiger and his wife.
Nah.
Hell no. She hit him for. He gave her a settlement for like $100 million.
I wonder what Tiger doing now.
Man, Tiger doing good.
He's still playing now.
Yeah, his son, he just did
a tournament with his son.
With his son. His son
His
is supposed
son
to be.
good.
His son's supposed to be the truth.
His son is good.
Son's supposed to be the truth.
I watched the front 9 on that.
So now that's why I was saying that's when I was talking about part 1. That's why I was saying like, damn, that's crazy. They want to. It seemed like soon as somebody start doing good, they want to start
tearing them down.
You know, like he was doing all
shit.
right, yeah, and then y'all. You know, like, nah, I didn't. That's why I felt some type of way about it.
Nah, but it give you a lot of insight because we don't know nothing about Tiger. We don't. All we knew is that it was a black man playing golf, and he was the face of golf because of that.
But to be honest, Benny, in a lot of them situations, I don't really care about their personal life because
not at all. Not
because this is
you're not supposed to.
When my connection with you is through sports. And through your, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, people feel like Kawhi Leonard is weird because he don't really talk about his personal life and all that other type of stuff. But I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with, you know, and they say, well, you can't have it both ways. You can't get paid all this money being a public eye and have a private life. But I feel like, yeah, you can have a private life. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Tiger still Tiger Woods. Like, he's still the greatest.
Oh yeah, he's still a GOAT.
Golfer to me. So
you look at that documentary, bro.
Even the dudes they was interviewing on there, they was like, man, I knew I couldn't beat him.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, Tiger was cold.
But that wasn't the eye appealing part to me. The shit that got me, bro, was doing those tournaments later in his career. You see the crowd of people that would be following him throughout that golf course, bro.
Yeah.
Like following from hole to hole?
Yes, bro. It was like, this man is, I mean.
He the Michael Jordan of golf.
Yes, bro.
It was a show.
He the Michael Jordan of golf.
He's bringing, and that's why you look back at it, they used to say Tiger's not golfing, so the ratings is low and the money ain't there. And when he's there, the ratings is high as hell because every weekend.
Everybody want to see Tiger. They want to see what he going to do.
Bro. I was like, man, it'll be.
What that is. He's bringing in that black crowd.
Yep. And even then, though, I mean, it was a lot of white people, too, that wasn't, you know, watching because of him either.
Watching golf?
Yeah. Why? If he wasn't playing, they would say, I think they did a study or something that showed data, like, between the races, if Tiger's not playing, everything was down. every race was down. And when he was playing, every race was up, bro. That's crazy.
But I believe it though.
So what we got next? Deshaun Watson. Did y'all want to touch on that a little bit?
Man, good.
Come to Atlanta.
We'll take him in Pittsburgh.
Y'all got Big Ben.
Nah, they just got Haskins.
We'll give Big. Oh yeah, they did.
We'll give Houston right now. We'll give Houston, Big Ben, Haskins.
I don't think nobody want Big Ben no more, bro.
I don't know damn Haskins either. They could have got him for free. Why the hell they trade for him?
I don't know why we pick him up.
Tomlin.
Well, I tell you,
Tomlin went and got him.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. And Tomlin probably looking out for him though.
I mean, yeah,
and I can see that.
No,
He mentored him for a year.
Yeah.
Somebody else can mentor.
Teach him how to be a little bit more professional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
So
man, Falcons need to make a move and go on and get.
They not gonna get him.
I'll take Cam. Shit.
You'll take Cam?
Nah,
Yeah, man.
They were
I'm
saying,
tired of Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan got to go.
No, not Matty Ice.
Matty Ice.
No, not
done.
Matty Ice.
Man, he's done.
They were saying,
trade Julio for Deshaun.
They were saying the Patriots was gonna keep Cam one more year.
Keep him one more year.
That was
to give him a fair chance.
Just to give him a fair chance.
Yeah, because they kind of. I mean, not they, but
he was in a bad situation.
He's in a bad situation.
Man,
Yeah.
Belichick.
Nah,
He the GM.
But
He ain't breaking nobody in. He trading washing machines and dryers and shit. Like, come on, man. Stop playing. That's Belichick, man.
So, we got Drew Brees.
Oh, Noodle
It's
on.
time for him to go, too.
Oh, Noodle
He
on.
looked-
He just fell off a
horrible,
cliff
bro.
during
And
the game.
And I know a lot of people going to say that the ribs, and they say he had a torn rotator cuff,
Man,
too, right?
look, what Jameis should have been playing. Let's put crab legs in. Cause
Put crab legs in.
hey, man, look here. He could have did.
Why
He would have
What he
did
gonna
better.
He gonna eat the W.
Bro, he would.
the W.
Bro, he would have did better than. But he
But
did
honestly, he would
bad,
have.
bro.
I think he would have.
He did bad.
Nah.
Drew Brees wasn't throwing the ball.
It
10,
looked
15 yards,
Yeah,
cat.
it looked
That's
like
it.
something was wrong with him.
He
His
couldn't
arm.
throw the ball down the field,
They
cat.
should have put Hill back at quarterback.
Hill was hurt.
Hill was hurt.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's why he didn't play. Hill was
That's why
hurt.
crab legs should have been playing.
And Murray was hurt. So let's do these last little minute.
What?
My picks are still in for Super Bowl, so I still got the Bucks and the Bills.
Yeah.
Mine, too. I got the Bucks in Kansas City. I got Kansas City winning it all.
I mean, one of my picks is.
Oh, so
still
you got off the Green Bay train?
I mean, Green Bay. I got Green
Oh,
Bay and
yeah,
Yeah,
Kansas
what is he
City.
talking about? Because he was just talking about that before. Well, I tell you.
I got Green Bay and Kansas City and Kansas City.
Yo,
winning
he
it
just
all.
saw
Yeah.
TB.
Yeah,
Put him on notice.
He is something else.
I'm rolling with Green Bay.
Okay.
A-Rod.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Who you got, Jersey? You ain't said who you on yet.
That's gonna win the Super Bowl?
No, just who going.
I think it might be A-Rod and Pat. We out. But at least we made it to the playoffs.
We know.
But we made it though. Did your team make it to the
We got
playoffs?
the same amount of championships this year.
Who?
Pittsburgh and Atlanta.
We got more.
Yeah.
At least we didn't get to the Super Bowl and choke the game.
Y'all didn't get to the Super Bowl.
We have got to the Super Bowl and won a Super Bowl
All right,
in my
man.
lifetime.
Well, we talking about Green Bay and Kansas City right now.
Yeah.
And shout out to Versus for getting that NFL deal, making a little noise, making sure that they get what they're supposed to get. And let's see what else we got.
We already our way, huh?
And I think that will be it for that. So we can go ahead and transition to our special guest.
Our first special guest on the Extraordinary Gentleman podcast. It's an honor and a privilege to have this young woman here. To me, she was the first one to get to start talking like this business stuff, being an entrepreneur. She was the first one that had a vision and seen it from at least from the people I know. I ain't saying that somebody else ain't, but as far as I know, she was the first one that and really got it going.
Yeah.
She wasn't just talking about it; she got it going. So,
I remember in middle school and at Sam, she would always be talking about it. Like, man, come on, man. Come on, man.
oh, you shot
Come
the
on,
dreams
man.
down.
Come on, man. I remember she used to always say that, though. And
I used to go to her house in high school.
Oh, you seen the potential, huh?
T-Rod, I used to have to look at drawings We can get it to it. Well, I used to have to look at drawings and all this stuff, act like I care.
Okay, you was on.
He said, "Act like I care."
You was on the west side. You was on the west side for that.
Wow.
But nah, man. With no further delay, let's introduce Miss Janay Towles to the Extraordinary Gentleman Podcast. Let's give a round of applause.
Alrighty, we are back. We got the Klassi Koture herself in the building.
I am here. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo.
So, where y'all want to start?
The Honorable Janay Towles, welcome. We're glad to have you. I mean, go ahead and get it started, Nate. Tell the world a little bit about yourself.
Well, real quick, because this was brought to my attention by one of my best friends, and Tracy, T-Rob, you just made it very known that we've known each other for a long time, and nobody knows how to pronounce my last name. So my last name is Janay Towles.
Oh, okay.
Not Towels.
Okay. My bad.
It's Towles. So no, I'm just messing with you. But
I think
I'ma get it right.
Just found,
No,
I just
I'ma
found
get it
this
right.
out a couple of days ago too.
You did?
Yeah.
Cat Daddy ain't said nothing.
And he ain't said shit.
he
ain't
probably don't
said
even know how to
nothing.
pronounce my name.
He ain't
He ain't
said
said
nothing.
shit.
Man, it's toes, towels, whatever. It's whatever I call you, baby.
Ain't said shit.
It's whatever I call you.
But for those of you that don't know me, I am a boutique owner / designer. I own Klassi Koture Clothing, which is just an online boutique that I started myself, myself, and I. So yeah.
Man, that's what's up, man. Let me start by asking you what got you into wanting to have your own boutique and stuff like that.
My sister, because my sister was very stylish. She went through a phase where she was like really, really girly. Mm-hmm. And then she went through a phase where she was like tomboyish, like she would dress like TLC, like super baggy, wear lugs and FUBU and all this other stuff. And then when she got in high school, she became like more feminine again. So just seeing how her style changed and whatnot. And then my mom, she sews, so that's kind of where like the inspiration
Okay, see, I never
behind
knew
it
that.
came
I didn't know
from.
that either.
So my mom taught me how to sew by hand.
Damn.
And
Oh,
then, yeah, she taught me how to sew by hand and then like a little bit on the sewing machine. And then that was pretty much it.
So,
From that end, huh?
so when you started, did you know automatically that, like, instantly you knew you wanted to do that? Or
I thought, so my goals like coming up was always I was going to be a fashion designer and a celebrity stylist. Like that's what I thought I wanted. Then I went to school for fashion design and merchandising. And I really learned how to sew. And I was like, realistically, I cannot make 20 to 30 outfits by myself. Like that's just, and then I'm the type of person where I like stuff done fast. And I just was not into sewing no more. It was like super tedious. So it was like, what I knew I still wanted to be in the industry itself. I just didn't want, I like to design. I just don't like to manufacture. Like I don't like the process of it.
Gotcha.
Like I would rather send my designs off to somebody and then they
made.
do it. I don't want to sit there and sew no 20 pieces, and that's not even realistic to do by yourself. Well, for me, I can't speak for nobody else. So that's what made me start the boutique with just ready to wear garments, and then I could just put pieces together, and that's still like me styling in a sense. My style is a lot different from people, so I get a lot of, I used to get a lot of, only you could wear that, like I wouldn't even know how to wear that. So that's what made me want to transition into being able to like put more pieces together to make other people feel comfortable in what they wear.
What would you say, what are some do's and don'ts you would tell somebody about starting a business? Well, an online boutique.
Like what would you say to somebody like a young woman like yourself that's coming up that wants to get
I
on?
would say research. I know a lot of times we like to go like word of mouth, like what routes did you take? And then like kind of piggyback off of what that person did. I would say research. Like one of my biggest mistakes that I made starting out was trying to use someone else's vendors. And so, because not to say that those particular vendors weren't quality, but I based my brand off of my friends. And so all of us are not a size 0. You know what I mean? So I need true quality pieces because that's what I want. That's what I require. So I actually lost a lot of money in the beginning because I didn't do research. You know what I mean? I just went out, somebody said, hey, try this. I tried this. And to me, it was whack. So I ended up losing money, and I fund my business. Like I didn't get loans. I didn't have business credit cards starting out. Like my paychecks is what funded my business.
Spending your own money.
So if I took that L, my family took that L because now what I'm going to do, like I ain't getting nothing back. So I would say for sure, do your own research, and marketing is key. Like I am still struggling with this till this day because I'm such a private person. But posting consistently every single day, that's how you market. So if you're not comfortable, I mean, you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable because that's how you going to make your money. Like that's how you going to make your sales. So my biggest thing is research and marketing. Like you have to market, and it doesn't take very much. It's a post. Your friends could share your post. Your family could share your post. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say straight out the gate, start paying for ads because you got to think about that's money that's going out. And then if you're like me, who's starting out and you really don't have the money to go out and you paying $10 for it to reach 200 people, like you could reach 200 people just by getting your friends and they people to share it. You know what I mean? Unless you about to spend $1,000 on marketing ads on Facebook, it really don't make no sense, in my opinion.
So that brings me to my question. I was on, I guess on Clubhouse last night, and it was a room where they were asking about promotion on Instagram and TikTok, and they were saying that TikTok is the new wave right now to promote your brand, to promote anything that you are wanting to do. TikTok is the new, that's the spot to go to. And they were asking why, and they were saying because the way that they set up their social media is totally different compared to everybody else. You can put your clothes on and dance and do all that fixing stuff, with brands or whatever, and they'll be like, oh, I like that. What is that she got on?
That? Yeah.
And that opened my eyes to like, okay, do you think TikTok is your next move? Do you have a TikTok?
TikTok is actually my next move, and I know my daughter not gonna listen to this, but I'm gonna give her a shout out anyway. Nisha Zalia, she actually put me on TikTok. So I was trying to get ready for Black Friday. And I needed to just market and do a sale. So she was like, Mama, you should do like a little TikTok, like a reel or I don't know how to pronounce it. But it's like on Instagram or something. So I'm like, Zalia, I don't know how to do this stuff. So she actually filmed it for me, and we put it on Instagram and we put it on TikTok. I had never even I just got a TikTok like 2 weeks ago. So she put it on her TikTok. And I had got so many views, and it showed up like on that popular search on Instagram. So that's what made me want to get a TikTok and now that I have one and I look at it, it's really just whether you want to look at it or not, it's going to pop up because there's so many things that pop up on my TikTok that I'm not even interested in. So I think that's another way that they generate views and stuff like that. But I got so many hits, and I actually did really good with my Black Friday sale, and that was the only marketing that I had besides just like a flyer.
Damn.
She told me like what song was hot, which was a Billy, I think it's called I'm a Bad Guy or something. Billy Relish. I don't know her name. But
okay, Billy Eilish or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
So she was like, Mom, you need to use this song. Like this song is like really high right now on TikTok, and we used that song, and I never even heard the song, but
so that would be a good idea.
It is. So that was my goal starting in 2021 to go ahead and get me a TikTok and just figure out how it works. I am a behind the scenes kind of person, so I'm not real comfortable when I have to take pictures or like when I have to be the face. Like I'm more of the background. So it takes a lot for me to be like, let me just get these pictures out here. So now I'm just in the mix of trying to figure out if I want to be the face, because as of at the end of the year, I had no choice because we were in the middle of a pandemic. I didn't have any, I couldn't really shoot with models because it's a pandemic. So, that's what, yourself. Yeah. So that's where I'm kind of struggling at right now, because I've never been like I don't even like walking out at the end of a fashion show. Like I don't like the attention. Like I don't like all that. I get real nervous.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Hey, it's cool to hear, the business like this is a real family business. This is like all you, right? You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you, where do you see the Klassi Koture brand in say like 5 years from now?
In 5 years, my goal has never really been to have a storefront. I've never wanted a storefront.
I was just about to ask you that.
No, I never want a storefront. I do want a showroom.
Gotcha.
So hopefully within the next 5 years, I'll have a showroom. My goal is to actually have like a beauty bar. So to have my
what the hell is a beauty bar? Break that down.
Yeah, break that down.
Because I have been in the beauty industry, I have quite a few ties, and I feel like I can be a one-stop shop. So if I have a beauty bar, which will consist of like a lash artist or like a nail artist, or maybe just like an esthetician in general, I'm really not so sure like if I want to have hair just yet, but I do want to have a beauty bar and have my business, have Klassi Koture part of that. So and especially because I teach cosmetology, so that'll be a way for me to help my students out and stuff like that.
So you just want to come there and get dolled up. That's what you want somebody to come.
Yeah, why not?
Shop.
You can come
get
pick
the
up
makeup,
shop a little bit.
Come pick up your order.
Yeah. Why you here? Yeah.
So yeah.
So starting out, what grade were you in, and you realized like I can make this shit work? I can take this to the next level.
When I was a junior in high school is when I really started taking it serious. When I started looking at what colleges I wanted to go to is when I started taking it more serious. Y'all know I had my son the summer of my senior year. So it was definitely put on the back burner for a while. And but I just always would just go back to it. So, but I knew for sure when I was a junior, that's what Cat Daddy over there talking about, looking at my sketches and whatnot. I knew for sure then I wanted to be a brand. Like, I didn't have a name or nothing back then. I just knew that I was going to have a brand.
What school did you want to go to?
I wanted to go to FAMU. You know that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did you want to go to FAMU?
Realistically, because for one, I just like the morale of the school. Like, I come from the West Side. So
hence the West Side.
Oh my God! So I come from the West Side. So being around a lot of Black people going to SAM was something that was new for me.
Oh, okay.
So I just like the morale of the school. Like it looked fun. And then SAM colors.
Yeah. So
can't leave that green and orange alone, can you?
FAMU. That's like more of a, I guess you could say, what, nursing, pharmaceutical type school?
Yes, that's what they're known for. But they do have a fashion design and merchandising program. Yeah, okay. But that's what they're known for.
Okay.
Is fashion and merchandise something that you should go to school for if you wanted to get into this business, or is it something you should just try on your own?
That's a 2-answer question because it depends. If you want to know the ins and outs, like about trading and manufacturing and all of that, you need the school part. But if it's just you, and that's if you want to be a designer. If you just want to have a boutique, then I don't want to say don't waste your time, but
yeah.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah,
got you.
Waste of money.
Yeah, because you don't. I mean, you can go to Big Cartel, you can go to Shopify. Like it's so much access on the internet and YouTube and business entrepreneurs that will give you gems like just on Instagram or on TikTok that you can start a online boutique. So that's not something that you have to go to school for. But for the business side, like the technical side, if you want to get into trading and manufacturing, like you do need that. You do need that education part.
What made you come up with the name Klassi Koture?
So I have a group, my friends. We are known as K7, which is Klassi 7. And when I wanted to start my brand, you have to start with a target market. Like, who are going to be your buyers? Who are you going to like appeal to? And everybody's thing is, most people is like, oh, I want to be for everybody. And because that's how I started out. Like, I want to be for everybody. I want this person to shop. I want this person to shop. And it's 7 of us in a group, and we are all totally different. Our styles are totally different. We're all in totally different professional careers. So they were my inspiration behind my brand. But as I progressed, and I know I've learned that you cannot, everyone can't be for you. Like, that's not realistic. Yeah. So I just based it off being a young woman, in a professional industry, mid-30s, a mom, and just things like that. But my brand is based off of my friends. So some of the looks that are a little bit more conservative, that would be, can I shout my friends out?
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
So for my more conservative looks, that'll be like my homegirl Tamika. That'll be my Amber. And that'll be like my crystals. For my more risque, that'll be myself.
Risque.
That'll be myself, Brandy, Duana, Raquel, every now and again, but she'll probably be on my more conservative side too. So if you see like more button downs, if things like that, that'll be like geared towards them. If you see anything lace, short, tight, it's gonna be more me.
I got you.
Are you going to start getting into stuff for men?
I asked you this a while ago, Nay. I asked you this.
That is always a question I get. I do want to do a his and her collection just to see how it would do, since a lot of people do ask that. My thing is, my style and my significant other style is
totally different.
It's different to a certain T. He's always down, but then he's kind of like, I don't know, I gotta see how that look.
Yeah.
And then I also don't want that it'll be expensive for men, because I want to cater to the big and tall as well.
Yeah.
I just don't want. So
shout us out. Yeah, showing us
so
love.
I want to cater to the big and tall. I don't want something that's just for like your average man size.
Gotcha.
But I definitely do see that like in the near future. It's not something that's gonna happen. Well, in the future, I ain't gonna say near, but it's not something that's gonna happen like in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
But it is something that I will drop, and it'll just be like probably a one time just to see how it does.
Yeah. And a lot of problems with that though is, we asking, are you gonna make men's clothes? But shit, when the time come, we gotta exactly.
Yes, and that be the thing. Like, I don't know how our style is different. So is it really gonna sell? Yep. Is it, what I mean? Like, that's why it was something that I never pushed, because at one point in time I got asked, you need to get plus size. And I got a lot of plus size. And it didn't move as quick as my other stuff moved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now I only get plus sizes like ever so often, just if I feel like it's something that I know would do good.
Yeah.
But that's not a size that I necessarily cater to, because when I tried to, it didn't move as quick as my other stuff did.
Got you.
So it just depends.
I got you.
If you had to style for one person, who would that?
Who's your dream?
Like a woman and a male, or
it was both.
Let's do both.
Okay, so for sure Rihanna, because I love Rihanna. Well, I would like to style Rihanna and Tiana Taylor, and then I would definitely like to work with Chris Brown.
I'm gonna cut that nigga.
I would definitely like to work with Chris Brown, and I think his name is NLE Chopper. Is that the one?
NLE Chopper?
Yes, because he's very risque with his style too.
Got you.
So I guess since you're saying risque, we can say that you prefer to make risque clothes.
Yeah, I like to like think out of the box.
Yeah.
Like I don't
And I like that.
Don't be safe. Like anybody
Yeah.
could put on a pair of jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like put on, put some boots on, throw a hat on, throw a pea coat on. Like don't be, just a t-shirt and that's it. Like
I'm a t-shirt and jeans kind of guy.
But that's like for every day. But if you going out of town, like don't be. Come on now.
All right, I got you. Okay,
like
so
you got to step out.
All right, so let me ask you this then. So, what can we look forward to from Klassi Couture here coming up? Like, what is one of your endeavors right now that you're excited about? You ready for
Well, right now I'm in the middle of rebranding. I'm actually contemplating. I'm going back and forth with changing my name.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've outgrown it. Like I've had Klassi Couture for so long. I'm wanting to redo my logo if I do decide to keep Klassi Couture because I've had that logo for so long. So right now I'm in the middle of just rebranding. And I'm gonna be doing like more content as far as like videography, things like that. So I'm gonna be having like certain collections of video or inspiration is gonna be behind that. One thing that I'm working on is a I'm not gonna say it's a movement, but it's a collection based off, the brand of it is Never Not Working. So it'll basically be me and like my everyday life, going to work, being a mom, working with, on my business and things like that. And then dropping like content, dropping the fashion behind it, which will be more of like sweats, leggings, just more chill, but styled
Your
to the
everyday
T.
wear.
Yeah. So, and then hopefully my goal is to get a team. I really need a team because it's a lot, especially with what I have planned for the future. So, I'm looking forward to building a team. Hopefully I will have a set team by the end of the year. That's my goal.
What kind of people are you looking for in your team?
So I'll need a financial advisor. I need a marketing crew to help me like with creative visions because I know I want to do videos and stuff like that. I would like to have a set photographer. No shade to my photographer over there. But I want to have a photographer on my team. I want to have a set like makeup artist, a set hairstylist. That way, it's not on the model because that's the way it's always been. And then I've had times where I don't like the makeup or whatever the case may be. So yeah.
To go back to something you said about your demographic, your audience, that your buyers that you're targeting, have you realized now who's buying?
Yes, I have, and that's why I needed to rebrand. That's why I am rebranding at this moment because I noticed that I'm more high end now. Than when I started out. So I needed to rebrand. It was something that had to happen. I am a little nervous because I know I'm gonna drop in sales just a little bit, but I know by the end of the year,
it's gonna make it up on the back end.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But it sounds like, man, you got a plan. Like, so I think that's the key to it all is you do know the direction in which you want to take your brand. So I think that's key, man. Shout out to that, man. Really, really, man. You need to, give the people your information so they can come check you out, man.
Oh my God, was that me? Sorry. So I'm on Instagram at Klassi Couture, KLASSI Couture, spelled with the K, and then the same thing on Facebook.
Yeah, man. Y'all go check it out, man. I'm talking about I've seen from the beginning to like where it is now. Like she literally got this up out the ground on her own, and like she moving it. So man, shout out to Janay, man. Shout you out, the whole Klassi Couture brand.
What about kids' clothes? Do you see yourself doing that, dabbing in that?
I'm trying to actually get my daughter into that because a long time ago, when I was going through a phase of wanting us to dress alike, I was trying to do like a mommy and me thing, but Zalia done got like her daddy like, I gotta see how that look. But I want her to get into the clothing deal because she's a sneakerhead. So she will be able to give you that like she really likes
Give you some
Tiana
insight.
Taylor's style. So that's like her inspiration. So she'll give, and I think that's what she'll give looks behind for her generation and stuff like that. Because Aaliyah can really dress fly with, you know, she's a kid, but how she puts her stuff together with sneakers and all that is on a different level.
Her father.
She like who?
I mean, you
Her
definitely cursed us with this obsession with sneakers. I'm not gonna say she like you, but you know.
No, I seen.
Aaliyah know how to put that shit on.
No, I seen the Cat Daddy just posted a thread, the conversation between him and Nunu, and she asked for some J's.
Oh man, Aaliyah done
That
lost
was
her
like
mind.
she asked for some J's that was like what 25 bands,
yeah.
Cat.
Travis Scott for $25,000.
And so I mean the whole, and I hit up Z and I talked to her, bro. That's probably one of the, and I ain't just saying that just to be saying that, like that's legit funny because, you know, she was saying, hey, like Z was like, man, you know, we ain't about to pay no $25,000 for no shoes. And then she went on to say, well, mom trying to do this, and he was like, well, mom got a job. And then she closed it out with, see, I don't think, you know, people really seen it, but she closed it out with, both of my parents have jobs. So that's why I feel comfortable with asking.
She think 25,000 is just a little
Walk in the park.
walk in the park.
Walk in the
That's
park.
nothing. Girl, you done lost your mind.
Yeah,
But
she was telling my business. I was like, girl, I didn't even tell Daddy I was buying them stuff.
Yeah, but that was cool. So I know y'all definitely got them kids on that fashion, man. That's what's up.
But yeah, so I wouldn't do probably little boys. If I did anything, it would be girls, but it would be more or less Zalia's field. I really wouldn't dab too much into that.
Yeah.
Cause I'm, you know, realistically, some of the stuff that these kids be wearing, I'm like, you don't need to. Oh, okay. You know.
That's different.
Yeah, that's different. So, yeah, I would leave that up to her if I did. But I wish I would have started it when she was little. If I did.
And grew up and changed, involved with her. Okay.
But, you know, you never know.
Do you think you should dress your daughter or she follow your steps?
You mean should I style her?
Style her.
No, I don't. I try to, but she's also at the age where she, you know, clothes is how you just identify yourself. Like that's just your own personal judge.
Self-expression.
Yeah. So, I mean, I try to tell her like sometimes that don't even match. Like you up in here looking like Andre 3000, but okay. So I try to, but I would never like force it. Like if I give her a suggestion and she don't want it, okay, fine. You gonna look crazy. Your daddy gonna say it. Your daddy not gonna like. That's how I get her to change. I just say your daddy not gonna like that outfit.
Yeah.
She'll go in there and change.
Yeah.
Cause she knows she can't come with me with no bullshit. Nothing crazy on. Neither
But
one.
for the most part, Zalia's real cool. I just want her to be. I like for her to dress like girly.
Yeah.
Like I like the snow boots. She's just straight sneakers.
But I think a lot of girls are going that way these days, though.
They are.
But they styling. They
Straight
getting
sneakers.
styly with their sneakers though.
They are, but I'm just like, come on now. If I say we about to go to dinner, I don't want you in those sneakers. Like,
I got
put
you.
on your boots.
Yeah.
It's a time and a place.
I got
you know.
I got you.
So
that generational change,
yeah, I'm like, come on. Like now, I don't even force her to try to wear a dress. I just know that's something
That's
I'm not
something
going to win.
you ain't gonna win that one.
So, but nah, I'm cool. I'm cool with both of my kids like expressing themselves because Stavion is just gym shorts and a shirt kind of guy, and some skinny jeans every now and then.
That's my type of guy.
Skinny jeans every now and again.
That's how we wear. Yeah. That's how we do.
Do you have any shows coming up anytime soon?
I do not. I don't have any shows coming up here soon. I may be doing an event with a friend of mine in November. That may be something that happened. We don't know where we're going to be at with the world during that time. But if so, I will only be having one event this year, and it will be that one. Mm-hmm.
Did the pandemic affect your business?
It did in a great way. It did. So 2020 was...
Everybody's online shopping now.
2020 was the highest sales I have ever had online. I mostly make my money doing vendor booths, which is why I always would do quite a few shows. But 2020, I made a lot of money online. I was surprised.
That's cool.
And it was some points where I was completely sold out, and because New York gets shut down or LA gets shut down and my stuff is delayed, so now I'm freaking out. But yeah, 2020 was good for me business wise. I wasn't mad at it. I was just like, my main thing was like, I kept telling DeAndre and my mom, like, I don't understand. Like, we can't go nowhere. Like, why are they, why are they buying all this stuff? But
the name is Cat Daddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cat Daddy.
She call you whatever she wants to call you.
But no, yeah, 2020 was good to me business wise.
That's cool.
And it also gave me a lot of time to reflect on what I wanted moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
And, and 2020 helped me realize that I needed to rebrand. And that was probably why I wasn't so successful in the previous years.
I got you.
I mean, I was successful, but not,
So, how could everybody reach you? What is your another question I wanted to ask you was, where do you see not the next 5 years, because you already been asked that, but say tomorrow, do you package everything up? How does your process work on getting orders out?
Yes. So me and Zalia do everything. We package. Yo, when I tell y'all this is a family business,
it hit different. But everything, all so the successes of the business and everything hits a little different because
my family is in it.
It's all you.
Yes.
It's all y'all.
So most of the time, I just print the shipping labels. Zalia does all the packaging. She packages very well. It's been plenty of people that have shopped and picked up their orders from Zalia, like at the house.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
That's tight.
And DeAndre handles anything. Like if I don't feel like going to drop it off or like getting it shipped out, then he's my personal UPS.
I'm the mailman.
Got you.
And Stevion just spend the money. That's all he got.
That's tight though, because like they say, it takes a team to make a dream come true.
It does.
Teamwork make the dream.
And one thing I wanted to say, for anybody that's starting a business, especially, you starting your podcast, be patient. You're gonna take a lot of L's. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes. You're probably gonna take a lot of L's financially, but just be patient because
it'll pay off.
It'll pay off. It took a long. Cat Daddy could tell you I didn't quit like 30 times. Like maybe this is just not what it's supposed to be. Like I'm tired of it, but I always just go back to it. So be patient with yourself and trust yourself in your moves, because my very first show I did based off of what I thought people wanted to see, and it was horrible. Like I didn't sell nothing. I didn't get it was trash. Okay. And I couldn't even be mad because I didn't go out being me. Mm-hmm. So the next one I did, I was like, I don't care if my style is weird. Like I'm gonna do whatever. And it's been on since then. So trust yourself, trust your process, and everything will pay off.
No skipping the line.
And y'all significant others as well, y'all be patient because it will take from your household. My family didn't got a lot of no's. It's been a lot of no, we can't do that because I got to do this for Klassi Koture. But luckily, my family, including my kids, are super, super supportive. So they don't. My kids will scream Klassi Koture in a minute. They done gave out business cards and all. So
that's what's up.
Damn.
Stevion didn't work vendor booths before. He
It's
got the money wrong, but it's okay.
It's a family affair for real.
I like that though, because you realize like shit ain't gonna happen overnight.
Yes, like literally, like when I did preparing to do my taxes for last year, I was like, it took 4 years for this.
Mm-hmm.
All of this, it took me 4 years, but I just had to self-reflect. Like when I started, I didn't have anybody to like tell me do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. And some of the people that I would reach out to, they'd be like, oh yeah, I got you. And then when I reach out, it's like, no response. So it was just, that's what I'm saying. Just be patient, because if you're doing it on your own, like you're financing it on your own, you're going to make mistakes. Just be patient with yourself because it'll pay off.
And be open to criticism. Right? Be open to
definitely.
Be open to it.
Be open to criticism, but I will say, because I did have a business opportunity, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe, to get an investor. And that was something that I thought I really, really wanted. but he was requiring me to change almost everything. And I know what works for me. Like,
he was trying to change it more to benefit him.
He was trying to change my demographics. He was trying to change my style. Like, I know, like I know I know it may not be working right now. But like this is me. And you know, at the time I was kicking myself in the butt because I was like, I should have just took the money. Like I probably could have did so much. But I'm glad I didn't, because ain't no telling where I would be. Like, that could have easily flopped.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
and I
crazy.
feel like most of my shoppers, they know me. Well, besides the people that shop like out of town, but most of my shoppers that shop in San Antonio, if they don't know me personally, they know about me or they know of me. So they would know what's not like authentic. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like when music artists come out, how the record label wants them to come out and then they ended up changing.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I felt like he was trying to do, and I just wasn't down with that. So
okay. Damn, that's crazy.
Just stay, like, if you know in your heart, like, this is what it is and this is what's gonna work. Like, I had this vision, I know it's gonna hit. Stick with it. Like, I mean, I trusted myself in that sense because I knew, like, that shit is trash, dude.
That's what's
Have y'all seen that meme when they be like, you do know I'm black, right? Yeah. Like, I'm like, you know, and it was $15,000 to help me like get started. He was gonna like front my business plan, all that stuff. Yeah. It took a lot for me to walk away from that because, like I said, I was funding my business off of a paycheck. Yeah. So, and I mean, I don't even know. I wasn't even making that much, but
it's a quote that I always hear, and they always say, you know, you are what you want it to be. You know, basically whatever you feel you want it to be, it's gonna be that.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
So
that's would be my only thing, is just make sure you just stick to your plan, stick to your gut, even if nobody else sees your vision, because at that table nobody saw my vision. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Realistically, Cat Daddy never saw my vision. Yeah. Realistically, my mama probably never saw my vision. Mm-hmm. But if you what?
Go ahead.
But if you believe in yourself and you know, like, in your hearts of hearts, then just go through it.
What you gonna say, Cat? Because I feel like just having conversations, and I ain't just saying that because she is, but I feel you remember me asking you about like about the business and everything, and I remember him always saying like, man, T-Rob, it's gonna hit. Like, I feel like it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. Like, I'm telling you, he would always say that for real. And I don't think like, and because he would say like, man, it's a little, and I'd be like, man, so what y'all gonna do? He's like, work. Man, I think it's gonna hit though, T-Rob. So, I mean,
I just seen the passion behind it.
That's what I was just gonna say.
And I knew it was something she always talked about. Yeah. So I knew it was something she always wanted to do, but sometimes she'd get down and be like, this ain't doing nothing.
And I would say it probably wasn't even that she was down. It was just probably scared.
Yeah.
She was scared
just
to make the move.
Scared.
Yeah.
You know, shit, you got to think, you sacrificing like a whole bunch of shit.
But you stepping into a realm that really, like you said, you didn't have nobody like mentoring you and nothing like that. So you stepping out there like, this is you, like, this is me out
Sink
here.
Sink or swim.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, nah, man, that's what's up.
And I think that's a lesson for everybody, though, too. Shit, like, you won't know until you get out there and try.
Until you do it.
You won't know how it's going to go.
Yeah.
You might float for a little bit, then you might sink and pop back up.
For sure.
So, just
when it pop, and
it's popping.
It's popping. It's sizzling, baby.
It's sizzling, baby.
So, any more questions before we get into our last segment? Story time.
Nah, we appreciate you, Nay. We appreciate you.
You can stick around.
Oh, okay. But before you start, I want to say congratulations to y'all. I meant to start with that, but I forgot. Congratulations to y'all starting a podcast, Benny. I know this is like, really your thing. No shade to your co-host. But no, kudos to you, because it takes a lot to really just step out on faith and do what your calling is, and it takes a lot to really do it on this realm. And I know I ask DeAndre all the time, like, how's y'all analytics? How's this? How's that? And I've been seeing you post crazy on social media. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm super proud of you. And I can't wait till you reach the higher platform, because I know y'all will. So kudos to y'all. let me get a little hand clap. Let me get that little.
Nah, we honestly, like I told, we said at one of the first episodes, it had been talked about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, legitimately,
and I think it was just me being scared, frightened, like I don't know how to go about it, don't know what to do.
But when he woke up, he was called. Hey, I got this, I got that. We got me and Z.
I just hit him out the blue.
Just out the blue. I got the board. I got this. We was like, huh? He was like, yeah, y'all need to buy a microphone. Y'all need to do. He was like, God damn.
It went from I want to do this to y'all need to hurry up.
Y'all need to hurry up. Y'all need to hurry up. Like, so, and like I tell him all the time, man, I'm proud of him, man, because I know, like you said, this was something that I know he wanted to do. And
I just feel like our voice, we need more voices in San Antonio, man. Like Texas, period. Like, and I feel like we can be that voice. I don't know how we're gonna get there, but I have a vision somewhere.
Well, this is a start.
So I just want to thank y'all. Hopefully y'all believing in me, trusting me.
Yeah, I'm tuning in every Monday.
You got us in the guitar set. What's wrong with you? Yeah, guitar center, boom stands. Oh yeah, man, we here.
So on that note, y'all want to go ahead and tell this last second part of our story from last week. If you tuned in last week to the Blockbuster episode, we did have it was a part 2 we mentioned on there. We just wanted to give a little brief it was part 1 last week. We wanted to give a brief part 2. What happened that next morning. If you don't know, please go back and listen. So
first off, before we get started, Nay, who you think ate the candy, Nay? You can be honest. Who you think ate the candy, Nay?
Cat Daddy.
I mean, that's who
cold,
I'm telling you.
That's cold.
I've been trying to tell people for the longest. It's the one that is finger pointing the most.
It's you.
Ain't they? Who? I ain't
finger pointing the most.
No,
you
I didn't.
ate the candy.
Y'all ones woke up complaining about it. So
look here. If I ate the candy, I don't have no problem to tell you.
That's not the truth.
I ate your candy. Well, I tried to eat your candy.
You
but
tried.
Your ass got
You
a
tried.
goddamn alarm on it.
No, I ain't got an alarm on nothing.
Your radar went off when I touched the bag.
No.
So that leaves that. No. I didn't eat the man candy. I know you did. You tried to blame it on your mama. But hey, we already went through.
Hey, you don't know. So, yeah,
but what if Carter had that candy in his pocket the whole time, man?
He wouldn't have woke up looking for it.
It could have been. It could have been. I'm telling y'all.
He wouldn't have woke up looking for it.
Y'all swear.
The man woke up. He went straight to the kitchen, opened the ice box, the freezer, because he put him in the freezer. He had a game plan.
It was a whole box of them.
And the only person that was up in the middle of the night was.
Yeah, because I was the first one to sleep.
I woke up and used the restroom. I tried to dip my hand in his candy corn.
I was in the bed.
And the man was woke.
I heard you crinkling. I heard you crinkling in the bag. I heard the bag crinkling. So I got up to see again. So how we know it wasn't you? You was up trying to take my candy corn. You could have took Carter Reese's.
I had enough Reese's to go around.
Yeah, you didn't.
I wanted to try the nasty ass candy corn you be getting all the time. So that's what I went for.
Well, since y'all so big on it, y'all tell the second half of the story then. What happened then?
Well, the second half of the story is we woke up, we went through the whole little candy situation.
And what happened?
All of a sudden, it's a knock, it's a beat on the door. With
it wasn't a knock, it was a beat.
And this man, grandma, is outside telling him to open the door. So I'm like, any normal person would open the door for your grandma. This man says, oh, hell no, I'm not opening the door for her. And this lady is beating on the door and the garage door saying, open it up.
I closed the blinds.
And on the windows.
She said, I know y'all in there and I know all y'all parents. So I'm like, damn, she finna tell my mama.
But the crazy thing is, after he closed the blinds, I'm looking out the room, trying to see what's going on. And the wall is by the blind. So this fool is leaning up against the wall to make sure that she don't see him.
She got my finger over the peephole and everything.
She say, I see you because you see me.
I already knew what time it was. I already knew she was finna come in there tripping. I'm trying to protect y'all. See, here I go, try to be a real one, try to protect y'all. I knew she finna come in here tripping.
Goddamn real dummy move.
Hey man, look here.
You should have opened the door. This is the only man I know will not open the door for his grandma.
Yeah,
I don't think people understand.
And her ass wasn't going to get in there if y'all hadn't been there. If I was just there by myself, she wouldn't have got in. Y'all the one talking about opening the door.
No, she still didn't get in, did she? I don't remember her coming in.
No, she got in.
She came in.
Oh, she got in because she got all y'all information.
Came in and charged our ass up.
Where's your daddy? Who are your people?
Yeah.
Your people don't work on. Y'all don't go to church on Sundays.
That's exactly what she said.
You need to be calling and having them come pick y'all up. Y'all go in there and clean and wash them dishes before she get off. I knew she was coming in. I knew what type of time she was on. That's why I was trying to keep her out the house.
I never seen nobody not open the door.
Hey man, it happens, man.
That don't happen.
I was trying to protect y'all.
You're one of a kind.
The crazy thing is when she came in, she charged us up in the room. We all got up, started folding our blankets and shit.
Scary ass.
And she went back in the living room, popped a squat, turned the TV on, and lit a cigarette and said, call y'all daddy. Call y'all daddy. I was like, oh, damn.
I told y'all want to let her in the
It's
house.
time to go, bro.
Y'all want to let her in the house.
I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life.
Man, it's
It's time to go.
It's a doggy dog world out here, man.
We know, dealing with you. This man will eat your candy and shut his grandma all out. That's one of a kind.
I would never.
Because he blamed it on his mama, man.
And he blamed his mama.
Hey, man, she ate it. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, so now she ate it.
What?
Couch
What?
Couch, we can end it on that
No,
note.
you can't. Nah, hell
You
no.
just said
What?
she ate it.
Yeah, she took it. Boy, y'all something else. And then y'all got people calling talking about, you ate that candy. No, I didn't.
Bro.
Man, you ate that man candy.
Well, I guess we'll never know,
20
right?
years later, he's still blaming his grandma.
I guess we'll never
man.
know, right?
Poor Rita, man.
Hey, man, look. Hey, it happens. Hey, it happens. It's casualties of war.
Mom, I'm still down here defending you, man.
Yeah,
this man is lying on your
that's
name.
all right, yeah. And on grandma, too.
This dude is low down.
Hey,
Granny
man.
Williams, baby.
Hey, man,
Granny
look here.
Williams.
Hey, look here, man. You seen how she came in there. She was tripping.
She came in hot.
She was tripping.
She lit our ass up, boy.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie. She lit our ass
She was tripping.
up.
I already knew. She
And
was
I don't
think
think
coming
none
there
of that
tripping.
would have happened. She was already mad at the time, Benny, because this fool, it took him 10 minutes to open the door.
He did leave outside for like 10 minutes because she went
So
and got in the car.
what?
She went and got in the car and then came back and
She
beat
thought
on the
about
door.
it.
Yeah, she
said,
beat on
"Fuck
the
that."
door more. Cause I think she went.
You
Cause I
ain't
think she
getting
went to the
in.
car and called Aunt Rita.
She probably
and,
did.
and she probably was telling them that
They
they
in
in
there.
there.
They gotta be in
Exactly,
there.
exactly. She came in there and lit our ass up.
Hey, man.
Call your daddy with. She said, call your daddy with his black ass. I said, oh shit.
Where your people at? Who are you? You don't go to church on Sundays?
And I think it was funny because Z was still laying down asleep. Well, he had the covers over his head. I was up. I'm folding my shit. I'm like, it's time for me to go. I'm
Benny,
finna call Big
Benny,
Benny.
I heard it all. I was in there like, man, I'm going to just play sleep. You know how that roll.
Y'all weak, bro.
Yeah, I'm weak. When it comes to somebody's grandma,
Hey, man,
this
look.
man did not open the door for his grandma.
So
man. That's-
what?
You low down. You low down.
We was in there having a good old time, being kids. She was finna come in there tripping. I already knew she was finna shut the whole party down.
Shut that bitch down, all
Y'all
right?
want to open the
shut
door
that
for
bitch
her.
down.
Let her in. Just let her in. That's your grandma. You can't do it like that.
I'm surprised she didn't shut that contraption off.
Shout them out, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, we'll never know who ate that candy. So that's just is what it is.
No, we know.
Oh no, we don't know.
We know who ate the candy.
We know. I'll tell you what we do know. We do know you were caught going into a candy bag while everybody else was asleep.
And I admit
So
that.
who's to say that you weren't up while everybody else was sleeping?
Hey, man, because I don't got to lie.
Hey man, I don't either.
Well, somebody ate the shit.
Somebody ate it.
Whoever ate it pissed off Carter.
Hey man, it is what it is.
We want to thank Janay,
Yeah.
Klassi Koture, for coming through. Let's give her a round of applause.
Big boss. Big boss. Black owned business.
She also came bearing gifts.
Yeah,
We want to give a shout out to Rock's Party Shop.
Rock's
Yes,
Party
Rock
Shop.
Uh,
Party Shop. We appreciate
Get
you.
some air
Thank
horns
you.
for that.
That stuff sitting in the car. So I'm like, man, who is this stuff for? She's like, oh, just go get that to Tamika. I walk in the house and give it to Tamika. And she like, Tamika get to open it up. She say, that ain't yours.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank
man.
you. We
Hey, but I
appreciate that,
appreciate
man.
it.
We
Welcome,
got
guys.
merch. We starting to get merch. And shout out to
Period.
we got masks made too. Shout out to my guy that I work with at the school, man. He listens to the podcast and
Yeah,
you know, he made
appreciate
he
that,
made us
man.
some
Appreciate
masks.
that. Somebody
Made
didn't
us
get
some
theirs yet,
masks.
so
Who? I got mine.
No, Z ain't get his yet. Nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
we
man,
gonna
whatever your name is that's listening, just hit me on the
Danny.
on
Shout
the
out
gram or
to I
something.
think it. He has an Instagram, Dan's customization, something like that. I'm gonna get it together. We gonna drop it. But shout out to Danny, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, Dan, next time I'm just gonna pick it up personally, man.
Hey, man, I'm gonna give him his mask, bro. I just forgot.
And also, want to give a couple, R.I.P. Larry King, one of the GOATs, CNN.
R.I.P.
Hank Aaron.
Yeah.
I wish I could drop a couple birthday drops for Alicia Keys and Dr. Jill Biden. Happy birthdays.
Happy birthday.
And on that note, any last words?
Man, we appreciate the support of everybody who's out there listening to us, and they shoot us messages, whatever. Man, we appreciate it. X-Man, we appreciate it, man. Every time we drop, he pushing.
Yeah.
He pushing it on IG, man. We appreciate that, X-Man, for sure. And anybody else, I know it's a lot of people, they'll send us screenshots, whatever, that they listen. We appreciate it. Again, we humbly appreciate that.
Make sure y'all keep on subscribing, hitting them ratings. That's the only thing that, these analytics pay attention to. And we want to thank y'all, and we will holler at y'all next week. Thank you.
All right.
All right.